Bam! What is up, the squad's favorite auntie with Uncle Tim this season? I am here with Jazzlyn McMillan, and I am excited to be talking to this youngster here. Um, Jazzlyn, tell me a little bit first, just about your basketball background, your position you playing, school you going to. Give me a little bio real quick.
I usually play small forward or shooting guard. I'm going to Fairfield Central this year. I play for Palmetto 76ers, Jazzlyn Elite. I'm gonna be on the fifth. No, I'm gonna be on 16U this year, and really, that's it. Really,
I love it. I love it. So, when did you first fall in love with basketball?
I fell in love with basketball at a really young age. Probably when I was 5, getting into basketball. My dad really got me into sports a lot, and um, I guess basketball was the one I chose because I don't really like outdoor sports. So, um, I indoor sports. I really fell in love with that with basketball, and I started AAU when I was in third grade. That's when I was
That's
like
what's up.
it's different, and I
Okay. Okay. So, what has been the most challenging aspect of playing on the varsity team since seventh grade?
really, I think it was getting used to the new coach because when I went to seventh grade, I had a different coach. She was like her playing style was different, and so when I got to eighth grade, we got a whole new coach, and it was like a lot different. One coach was like more like encouraging. I'm not really encouraging, but I feel like she was more with plays. And the new coach I have is more like getting to you, like we more defensive style. So I had to get used to the different style of play, and really that was what probably the biggest part.
Okay. Okay. So, and now you doing AAU basketball and you doing high school. How are you balancing the demands of AAU basketball and your high school team commitments?
I feel like with AAU, I have more of a role, so I don't really have to do that much. But with high school, I feel like I gotta be the girl that really gotta do everything. I gotta dribble, gotta shoot, gotta get rebounds. So I gotta be that the girl on the team. I gotta do everything. But with AAU, I have more of a role. Like I gotta be good defense, shooting, but I don't really have to get rebounds, be all over the place. So I feel like it's more of a role.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. But I mean, I think between the two, you getting a real well balanced experience. So it's gonna have you ready to do anything on the court. And that's scary hours, as the young kids say. Can you describe a typical week during basketball season for you?
Um, so with high school, it's usually like we practice every day, and it's usually from 3:45 to 6:30. Um, and every day with games, we usually go lighter before, like practice before games. Usually are lighter, not a lot of running, really going through plays, just be ready for the game. With AU, it's less practices, but they're still very intense, so we can get ready for the games during the weekend. But with high school, it's practice every day, get ready for the game, and stay. I usually weight room sometimes, but I stay light during the season.
And then how do you balance your schoolwork into that too?
With schoolwork, I'm in early college program, so I have college
Okay.
classes, so it's real difficult. But I really just try not to procrastinate and just stay on top of my word. Like when I get it, I try to get it done then, so I can still have time to work out for basketball. So school is first, but I still got to get my work in.
Oh, absolutely. How do you handle the pressure of being a starter at such a young age?
For me, it wasn't really that much pressure because my coach believed in me, my teammates were believing in me, and my family. So I feel like I just try not to stay in my head and just play me, do me.
Okay. And who are your biggest influences or role models in basketball, and why?
On the men's side, it's probably Steph Curry. I love shooting. I try to watch his game, try to be consistent like him. But with the girls' side, I probably say A'ja Wilson. Like from a young age, watching Gamecocks growing up, right around the corner, like she really made me feel like if she can do it, I can do it.
Oh, I love that. I love that. That takes me right into who are your biggest influences or role models in basketball, and why?
I feel like one of my biggest influences on my dad is my dad. He started this all off for me, and like I really appreciate him for doing everything he do for me. Like going to all my games, being there, encouraging me. Also, my biggest role model, also my dad. So that's really it.
Okay. What specific skills or areas of your game have you been focusing on improving this summer?
Staying consistent with my shot, my shooting, because sometimes I'm not really that consistent. So I've been trying to stay consistent with my shooting and also with my ball handling, staying poised because I tend to get nervous ball handling sometimes, but I'm trying to get better. So keep my confidence high.
Oh, keep working on it. You got that. So you've been on varsity since the seventh grade. Talk to me about how your role has changed from like seventh grade till now.
Oh, in seventh grade, we had more of a team. We had like four seniors lead. So in seventh grade, I more had to like play on the wing, shoot, like play my game I usually play. But when the four seniors left, it was usually just my point. It was just my point guard, me, and the big. So it was only three of us compared to the seven of us. So I had to play more of like ball handling and being everywhere. So it was more difficult during my eighth grade, even with the transition with the new coach. But I feel like it made me a better player overall.
Absolutely, absolutely. Can you share a memorable moment or game from your basketball career so far?
It was probably like fourth or fifth grade. It was we had 0.5 seconds left on the clock. I was on the post. I really wasn't supposed to shoot the three. It was supposed to be the girl in the corner shoot it.
Okay,
But I don't know. Something in me just came to me, and I came from the block, went to the 3 point line, shot the three, won the game,
I
and
love it.
the
Love it.
crowd crushed me. And also probably my eighth grade year, we played Blacksburg. It was an upset. They were first seed. We was I think third, and in the beginning of the game, I wasn't doing too well. I had four, but I knew I could do better. And then my teammate threw the ball in. I jumped up to get it, and somebody undercut me, and I fell and hit my head.
Oh no.
And so I was like, after that happened, the trainer got me. She was trying to keep me out of the game. I felt like she was trying to keep me out of the game, but I knew I couldn't do that. I knew my teammates needed me, so
Okay.
I signed the bitch for that quarter. Then I was just telling myself I gotta get back in there. I gotta do me. I ended off the game with 28 points, and we won the game.
I love that. Came and dropped 24 on them after the injury. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. That leads me right into how do you stay motivated during those tough games and when you're not performing at your best? Like, how do you find the confidence to keep shooting or keep competing?
I usually try to stay out my head because I feel like once you get in your head, you let the opponents get in your head. So probably just stay out your head, stay calm. Don't be getting too nervous and just do you. Just remember everything you've done and how hard you work.
Absolutely. What are your long term goals in basketball, both in high school and beyond? What are your long term goals?
Well, high school, I want to be a 2,000 point scorer by the end of my senior year. Also, like out of the college, I want to have a full ride and with academics and basketball and to really be in a spot I feel like it's home and doesn't like it's also not too far from home because I don't want to go to a college too far, but I want to go somewhere that makes me feel accepted and I'm at home.
Oh, I love that. Do you know what you want to study already in college?
I'm not sure, but
Okay.
I either want to do something in engineering or with sports, but I probably leaning more towards sports.
Okay. I love that. Sports management, sports medicine, and so many opportunities in sports. Definitely will unlock a future after basketball for you. How do you manage your time between school, basketball, and like any other fun activities or other activities that you have going on?
I usually set my priorities for first with school, so I try to get schoolwork out the way first. Then next comes basketball because I got to get that work in. But like outside of that, if I have like a free day, I usually just hang out with my friends, have fun. But I
Okay,
set my priorities first with school and basketball.
love that. What advice would you give to younger players who aspire to play varsity at a young age, like you did?
Stay confident, realize stay focused. Like if the coach is bringing you up, and make sure it's a good fit for you. Don't just get in, go in, just and it's not a good fit for you. But make sure you have a good environment around you. Realize that how hard you work to be a starter on varsity, and just stay confident.
I love it. How do you prepare mentally and physically for those big games? Those ones they're gonna be really looking for you.
I usually try to stay out my head and listen to music, get myself hyped before the game, and make sure I stretch real good because I know it's gonna be a hard game.
Okay. What's been your favorite part about playing AAU basketball?
Really, I love traveling, so the traveling part, and also with
Absolutely.
seeing that other girls like playing against other girls from other states and seeing that they love the game too. I love to compete, so competing against girls around the world and U.S. Really love playing, just playing, being competitive.
Love it. How do you deal with the expectations that come with being a young starter on a varsity team?
How do I deal with it? Try to stay like confident and like realize what this coach wants and another coach wants, and don't be so hard on myself and just do me, if that makes sense.
Oh, it makes total sense. It makes total sense. What's the most valuable lesson you learned from your basketball coaches?
Um, to not be so hard on myself. You're gonna have
Okay.
ups and downs during the game and in life. So like probably not say be down on yourself and just keep working and realize that you're here for a reason. So don't be so mad when you have a bad game and just be yourself.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Don't let it get to you. How do you stay connected with your teammates, and what role does teamwork play in your success?
Probably like in high school, we're always around each other. Like we always talking, having fun. We after like before games, we usually eating together, staying connected. With AAU, we usually hang out after the games or like before the games. We talk before the games, and we usually eat out somewhere. So we stay connected. Try to stay connected all the time. But teamwork plays a big role with me because like if you don't have that connection, like you won't have the connection on the court. So just staying together, knowing each other, knowing the strengths, the weaknesses and strengths can help you win the game.
Absolutely. How do you envision your future in college basketball, and what type of program or environment are you looking for?
Um, I envision myself being in a part, space where I feel like I'm at home. Like I said, also not too far from home because me personally, a lot of girls want to be far, but I want to be close so they can still come and watch me.
Okay.
But yeah, somewhere like home where I'm home, feel like I'm at home.
Exactly. I know exactly what you mean. I visited a lot of colleges, and I stepped off one. I was like, "This feels like home. This is where it has to go, where I have to be from for college." So I totally get that. We are at the end of our 20 questions, Jazzlyn McMillan. I appreciate your time, but I can't let you out of here without my rapid five. So I'm gonna ask you five questions just off the top of your head. You let me know your answer. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Favorite WNBA player?
Uh, Caitlin Clark and Asia Wilson.
Okay. Favorite college player?
Uh, mm, Malaysia.
Okay. If you could play with any player, who would it be?
Steph Curry. I gotta give it to Steph Curry.
All right. Describe your game in one word. If I came in the gym and seen you playing, how when I walk out, what am I gonna say?
Uh,
Jazzlyn cold, Jazzlyn hard working, Jazzlyn the shooter. What am I gonna say? What am I gonna
I
say?
was a shooter. I feel like I'm a sniper.
You a sniper. That's what I want to hear. And your favorite pregame hype song.
I don't really have one. I really listen to like more R&B, so probably some SZA, Frank Ocean, Brent Fayez. Yeah, that's probably what I'm listening for a game.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You. Everybody's in the Brent Fayez, so I gotta find out who that is. And all the young people say scissors, so I gotta step my game up in the music. I definitely gotta expand my playlist and see what y'all checking out. Jazzlyn McMillan, it has been an absolute pleasure speaking with you today. I am looking forward to seeing where your career goes from here. I hope you will stay in touch with Cess Talk Sports and let us know how your career is going. We'd love to talk to you later on in the season and see how it's playing out for you. But wishing you the best, a healthy season and a successful season. Thank you so much for your time. And with that, y'all, it's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tim this season. I'm here with Jazzlyn. Jazz, we are out of here.